Hello everybody and welcome to this AI rendering tutorial in which I'm showing you how you can use a basic boring screenshot like this room, describe it, and then turn this into an already much more interesting looking interior vision, bring in some merchandise, position them correctly, and then explore AI to render different variations with a much more higher quality. And all that in a matter of seconds. Okay, it's amazing, no? True. So let's do it. And I'll upload all the assets. The download link for those files is in the description of this video. Go to plus, upload an image, and let's select Store Design. This is a 3D model I made in Blender and then made a screenshot. As you can see, it's a very basic box that's open in the front. Then we have 3 cubes on the ground and 2 cubes on the right side. And that gives us actually the illusion of a room with shelves on the right side and maybe seating units on the ground. If we ask Viscom to describe what it sees, I will say 3 gray cubes in a room with 2 parallel horizontal beams on the side wall. Oh, that's pretty good. But I don't want anything gray. I actually would like a small fashion store with wooden walls. And I now told Viscom the material I would like to use. And this should be a fashion store. The drawing influence will leave at 100 and just let's click generate. And then it will take this reference image, look at the edges, try to understand where are walls, ceiling, floor, whatever, and then it's colorizing it. Look at this. Looks actually really nice. So the reason also, I think, because I used Fashion Store, we also get these recessed light ideas, for example. This is actually quite nice. So I click Add, and then I click on Regenerate one more time to see if maybe I get another interesting idea. With this add button, you can kind of copy in stages or suggestions of objects or designs you like. This, for example, is kind of cool too. And let's say add and click exit. Now I can compare, which one do I like? In the end, I think this would be nicer. No, because I only said wooden walls, I got wooden walls and nothing with the floor. There, the AI actually put a suggestion in concrete material. If I now click describe, I will tell you a minimalist wooden room with recessed ceiling lights, 2 square wooden stools, a white cube, long wooden shelves on the right wall. Oh, it ignored actually the concrete floor. And previous tests actually did it. Wooden room, concrete floor. There it is. Cool. Okay. Now actually we would like to get our jackets in there. So let's go to upload an image. There is the orange jacket. And we drag this one on top. There we are. And it has a white background. When I get rid of it. So let's go to select and auto select. Takes a second. Viscom is now analyzing what it sees inside that image. So it tries to find actually the object, the background or the object. I will click the object, then invert the selection and press delete and deselect. Go to the move command, and there we are. We can scale this down. And that's a jacket for a giant. Yeah, this is too tiny. Maybe something like this looks okay. Very good. We can select this and make a copy. There and there. And I just move this to the side. Cool. Okay. Here we also want to have actually as a jacket. So I duplicate this one. I can move this to here. Now logically that is too tiny. So we can scale this one up. Maybe like this. but the perspective doesn't match. That's why we then go to the skew command, so T, and then I will follow the perspective lines actually to distort. The image also has to be less wide than these images, so it needs to be more narrow because that's the perspective for shortening. It's actually a good exercise to also demonstrate that even with AI, you still need to know about basic 2-point perspective drawing or so. All these principles work. That's good. Perfect. And then this one I would like to duplicate. We'll move this to the side and make this a tick smaller. Yeah, no, it is actually following that perspective. Okay, good. So I actually really liked what I read here, so I will copy this and click on describe and see what it is doing. A minimalist room with displayed bright orange jackets on the wall with simple wooden benches and a single white pedestal. Yeah, okay. Let's click generate. And yep, there it is. You see the AI plays around with this a little bit, changes some of the elements, and you see that these very flat looking jackets now really look like they're part of this rendering. This is just such a wonderful and fast process. And interestingly, here it added also these orange paddings on top. That's kind of nice. I like this one. And then I will go to here. That is actually interesting too. No, actually, this one is better. And then I will lower the drawing influence and just click generate to show you what happens. By lowering the drawing influence, I give the AI more creative freedom. And you see now that the AI is changing everything a little bit. So it's quite cool actually. And the shelves on the right side, they turned into benches. These turned into wooden boxes. But also now the jackets changed a little bit. The room actually expanded. And here we have even a complete different configuration. And let's do maybe with 20%. And as you see, changing the drawing influence helps you to switch between rendering an image or actually using the AI to create new ideas or variations how something could look like. Very good. I click on X. All these images went a little bit too far because this is truly what I actually was looking forward to. Beautiful. So in no time, did we turn actually a gray looking image into a very realistic looking possibility of how such a store maybe could look like. And that's it.